Hi everybody and welcome to this webinar all about the importance of building an AI strategy for your business. My name's Saleem Chauhan, this is Intelisense IT. We've got a super exciting and action-packed agenda for you. I'm going to be joined by a couple of my colleagues on the session who I'll introduce later on. We've got a lot of ground to cover, a lot of things to unpack. So without further ado, let's get this session started. Let me start by giving everybody a quick 90 seconds on Intelisense, especially for those who are new to the channel, might not know that we have over 10 years business applications experience, mostly in heavy industrial manufacturing sectors, but also the public sector and professional services. And over the last 18 months or so, we've been heavily invested in AI and data to help our customers embrace the new era of AI. With so much economic turbulence in the global economy, remaining relevant for businesses has never been harder. We work with lots of industrial manufacturing companies that tell us the challenges have compounded. Challenges such as inflation, which really affects the cost of capital and drives pricing of goods up. Conflict zones across the world, not just in Europe but also in the Middle East, are impacting supply chain management as well as energy pricing and making that pricing really volatile and difficult for our customers to predict and mitigate against. Cybersecurity. More and more organizations are having serious security incidents on a regular basis. Climate change. We all know the impact here. It impacts everything from resources, availability, compliance, so on and so forth, as well as shifting customer and employee expectations. Simply put, customers want more for less, as well as employees. Technology experts want a much more dynamic and flexible career path. We firmly believe organizations can gain better competitive advantage by leveraging technology in the right way. The era of AI is now. So much is possible for companies today. That's why we at Intelisense have invested heavily in AI and data, so that we can help our customers get the very highest returns from their tech investments. In our opinion, AI has forever changed what is possible in software and really has accelerated the pace of business change generally. For example, ChatGPT reached over 1 million users in 5 days. In fact, versus other emerging technologies such as mobile phones, such as Facebook, AI moved at lightning speed in delivering meaningful value to users, as you can see from the graphic. The super interesting thing about the slide that you're seeing at the moment is how quickly ChatGPT got to over 100 million users versus the other technologies. With so much to unpack in the AI landscape, it really is important to know your organization is ready for change and has all the fundamentals for success in place. That's why it's really important working with an experienced partner like ourselves that will help you to assess that you've got the right goals in place, that you understand the organizational pain points, you understand what those pain points mean in value terms, in commercial terms, and that you have the correct data strategy in place. And I'm delighted to say we're able to go into a little bit more detail about that further into this session, as well as then making sure you've got the right overall organizational structure and design. AI solutions are already available, and it is easier than ever before to extend your business system solutions with AI extensions. In fact, based upon IDC and Microsoft research, here's the top 10 business use cases for AI, which over 60,000 Microsoft customers are already benefiting from. As a manufacturing specialist, we speak with business leaders regularly, and I wanted to call out a few AI resolutions for big industry challenges that we hear our executives tell us all the time. I'm going to look at some of these examples through the lens of sustainability, because again, the C-suite are telling us this is very much top of the agenda. So let's start with something like energy consumption and how AI can help drive profitability by helping organizations with demand sensing and planning for energy consumption. Also, asset-heavy industries such as metal-related manufacturing, mining, those companies with heavy energy consumptions have to figure out how they can move to a much more renewable energy model for production. And AI and data insights can help make this possible and make it easier immediately. Also, people-intense manufacturing, where frontline workers are core to sustainability. We know from speaking to our customers on a regular basis, daily waste targets are always something that they want to track. With virtual reality and AR training, we can help drive productivity by over 40%. Stock out and overstock issues, particularly in things like clothing manufacturing, globally cost the global economy over 1 trillion in collective waste. More transparency and accountability across the supply chain by sharing the right data and feeds will allow AI tools to reduce this immediately. In fact, the clothing manufacturer sector generates over 92 million tons of waste per year. With AI technology and online capabilities, reduction in waste in stock and inventory options can be addressed immediately. As you can see, the common denominator in all of this is data, and we'll focus upon the importance of data with Athera shortly. Microsoft needs little introduction. It's fair to say most business users have a working relationship with one of the cloud solutions from Microsoft. That might be the Azure Cloud Platform. It may well be M365 and all of the collaboration and productivity tools, or indeed it might even be from a business applications D365 perspective. Microsoft have invested heavily in AI, and it's not a new thing. AI has been infused into much of the cloud solutions and the ecosystem, from Power Platform all the way through to augmented reality. This investment has enabled Microsoft to build on a foundation of trust, security, privacy, so that organizations like yourself can develop and use AI responsibly. Helped by AI and the wider Microsoft cloud solution stack, it's never been easier for companies to morph into high-performing organizations that deliver growth despite economic turbulence. With foundational productivity baked into M365, AI co-pilot assistants for all business roles are now available, and establishing the right foundation for success has never been easier. As a trusted Microsoft partner that's also heavily invested in AI and data, as well as business applications, we're well positioned to help our customers embrace this new, more productive world. And I'll share more details on how we can do that towards the end of this session. The availability of large language models have led to the emergence of a new category of computing known as co-pilots. Co-pilots are often integrated into other applications and provide a way for users to get help with common tasks from generative AI modeling. Co-pilots are based on a common architecture, so developers can help build custom co-pilots for various business-specific applications and services. You may see co-pilots appear within the products that you already use. For example, a chat screen feature that opens up the next page to your file. These co-pilots use content that is created or searched for in the product as a specific information for its results. It's helpful to think of how the creation of a large language model is related to the process of creating a co-pilot application. And again, this all comes back to data. A large amount of data is used to train a large language model. Services such as Azure OpenAI make pre-trained models available. Developers can use these pre-trained models as they are, or fine-tune them for the customer scenario. Deploying a model makes it available for use in different applications. Developers can build Copilot that submit prompts to models and generates content for use in the application. Business users can use Copilot to boost their productivity and creativity with AI-generated content. Copilots have the potential to revolutionize the way that we work. For example, helping us to go from that blank page moment to first drafts, providing us with information that synthesizes strategic planning and much more. Let's shift gears now a little bit, and it's my absolute pleasure to welcome our first guest, Arnav, who's one of our business development managers. I've asked Arnav to come along to share his experience of working with AI and co-pilots. So thanks for making time, Arnav.
Yeah, absolutely. Why don't I start by just giving a quick rundown of what I do and what my job entails and how Copilot's helping in that process. Simply put, I help customers achieve their business outcomes. Now, on the run up to that end goal, there's a whole host of admin heavy tasks that take up a lot of time. This is things like research, preparation, planning, generating quotes and proposals, and also a whole host of internal meetings, which, while a necessity, do take up a lot of time. Now on the right hand side you can see a big red 70%. That refers to how me, like many others, have managed to save up to 70% of our time using the Copilot tools. Now, I'd love to show you how I've used some of these Copilot tools in action. So I've booted up Outlook, as I think this is a great place to demonstrate how some of these mundane tasks can be streamlined using Sales Copilot. So, as you can see here, we've got quite a bulky email with quite a bit of text. So what we're going to do first is just click on the Sales Copilot here. We can see what Copilot does, which is summarize the key facts from this email. So we can see a summary of what they're after, which is just seeking guidance on an implementation. We can see the sector, and then we can also see the insights thereafter. And here we've got a prompt here, which we'll come back to. But at the top, we've got these two prompts here. Now, if I wanted to save this into CRM as a contact, it would take a while. I'd have to boot up the CRM and then go to the new contact section and input all the data. But here we've got a prompt which we can just click on, and what it'll do is automatically fill in the details based on the email. And what we can do is just save this directly, and this will save within the CRM system, which already saves a whole heap of time. The other prompt is we can just save this email directly into CRM, so we can link it to a record, or we could just save it as a new one. So once the record's saved, of course, next comes replying to the email. So we can see obviously the summary here, and then that prompt that I just mentioned beforehand, which is draft an email. But there's actually a few other options we can do here. So if we click on reply with an inquiry, then what Copilot's going to do is generate a response based on this email, as you can see. And of course, all of this can be edited and copied into the inbox when we're ready to send. But alongside this, if we click on these filters here, something else we can do is actually choose some parameters that we want it to go off. So let's say we want this to be slightly longer, keep it formal, and also we can suggest a meeting time. So let's say Friday between 1 and 2. And we can add the detail that implementation varies based on use case. Now, if we regenerate that response, we can see this is now more specialized to what we needed it to, and also we've got a date in there. Whereas before this reply may have taken me longer to create, Copilot has set the foundation for me to simply edit, setting that groundwork so that it's a lot easier then to finish it off and send it.
Thanks, Arnav. That looks super interesting, and definitely I can see you saving a lot of time on those heavy admin tasks.
Yeah, I mean, this is just the beginning. There's a whole host of other features that Copilot's capable of, and I look forward to sharing that with our customers in the coming months.
With so much AI capability already baked into the Microsoft Cloud Solutions stack, it's really important that organizations prepare in the right way for AI power. As a leading Microsoft partner, we work closely with our customers and the wider network to ensure that all the foundations of success are in place so that tangible gains for our customers can be realized immediately. So what does becoming a high-performing organization actually mean, and what's the success foundation that's required? Fundamentally, that means making sure the business strategy is correct, you've identified the right business outcomes and they're communicated across the whole organization and easy for everybody to verbalize. The technology strategy is also correct, especially the data platform piece. The AI strategy and experience of the organization will also be assessed so that whatever solutions we put forward, we make sure that we've got the correct customer-centric approach. We'll also look at and make sure that you've got the right culture in place so that the leadership team, the whole operating model, and any people plans you've got are all fully aligned to embrace this new AI future. And absolutely, we need to make sure that the right governance for AI is in place. So that means looking at all the processes, controls, and making sure that we've got all of the correct accountability in place. When organizations get this foundation right, it means they can drive employee engagement, which according to IDC helps foster business resilience, especially during these economic turbulence times. This AI age of employee engagement can be expressed in the following equation. Fundamentally, AI helps us to drive productivity, which then multiplied by better employee engagement helps to deliver better business resilience, which ultimately drives performance. It's now time to welcome my next guest, and it's my absolute pleasure to welcome Athira, one of our senior data and Power BI consultants. Athira, welcome.
Absolute pleasure, Saleem, and I'm really looking forward for the session today. So when it comes to AI in analytics, we all are aware that from last few years, AI is rapidly changing the world and data become the foundation of AI in every business sectors. So it is also made understand the importance of leveraging data for informed decision making, operational efficiency, and strategic planning. Organizations are facing challenges in transforming and analyzing large and diverse data sets, and only 24% of respondents reported that their organizations were data-driven, highlighting the challenges in achieving effective data utilization. Also, poor quality data remains a significant concern for organizations. The adoption of artificial intelligence is on the rise. AI-powered data integration solutions are becoming more popular. These solutions can intelligently map and transform data from diverse sources, ensuring seamless integration across the organization. For this reason, the increasing reliance on data and the challenges associated with the data transformation have prompted organizations to adopt AI solutions. AI, through its automation, predictive analytics, and natural language processing capability, is making it easier for the organization to harness the value of the data, derive actionable insights, and drive innovation. So Microsoft offers a variety of analytic tools that caters to different aspects of data analysis, business intelligence, and data visualization. And to name a few, Azure Synapse Analysis, Data Factory, and Power BI. So in rapidly growing world of AI and transformation, getting data ready has become important for every organizations. And when there is growth and innovation, the data will expand at the same rate, and which leads to data fragmentation. So when there is huge data flow from different applications, it is difficult to figure out what product to use to put them all together and implement a good AI strategy. So we are delighted to announce the Microsoft has resolved this challenge by recently introducing Microsoft Fabric. And it is an end-to-end unified analytic platform that brings together all the data and analytic tools that an organization needs. And Microsoft is moving from one component to a unified stack and single DB to all DB together in one place with one copy of data. And also manually via Gen AI to generative AI simply built in. With Fabric, you don't need to piece together different services from multiple vendors. Instead, you can enjoy a highly integrated end-to-end and easy-to-use product that is designed simply to your analytics needs. So now let us look at the 4 main pillars of Fabric. And the first one is complete data platform. Fabric is the one application that can do ETL, data science, data engineering, warehousing, and reporting without any external tools. It is a single product with single architecture, experience, and single governance, which brings data engineer, data scientist, and BI analyst together to work under one hood with one single storage for all the data in an organization. And Fabric as a SaaS platform offers a seamless onboarding experience with effortless signing in, auto-optimized and auto-integrated, ensuring smooth operation and efficient workflows. So what does MS Fabric on SaaS have to offer compared to previous PaaS structure? So SaaS, a software analysis service, is a fully hosted and managed software application accessible over the internet. Users typically access the software through a web browser without the need of installation and maintenance. Whereas PaaS, that is Platform as a Service, is a cloud computing platform that provides a runtime environment for application and development tools and services to support application development. It allows users to build, deploy, and scale application without managing the underlying infrastructure. So the second pillar is lake-centric and open. MS Fabric introduced the concept of one lake, which is a single data storage for the entire organization. And it is similar to OneDrive, where it stores data for Excel, PowerPoint, etc. OneLake is designed to store all the works in Fabric. OneLake is automatic and can scale itself depending on the data size. And the data is stored in a Delta Parquet format. So what is the advantage of using Delta Parquet format over CSV? So Delta Parquet format uses a columnar storage format, which store data in a columnar rather than rows. This can result in better compression and more efficient use of storage compared to CSV, leading to reduce the storage cost and faster query performance. A key capability of OneLake is shortcut. OneLake allows easy sharing of data between users and application without having to move and duplicate information unnecessarily. Fabric is deeply committed to open data formats across all its workloads and tiers. Means that all customers need to load the data into the lake only once and all the workloads can operate on the same data. without having to separately ingest it. Customers do not need to maintain different copies of data for database, data lakes, data warehousing, and business intelligence or real-time analytics. Instead, a single copy of data in one lake can directly power all the workloads. So, while talking about data and one lake, it is equally important to understand the data strategy and how an organization can benefit from a defined and structured data strategy. So, data strategy itself is a plan that outlines how an organization will manage, organize, store, process, and utilize its data asset to achieve its business objectives. It provides a structured framework for leveraging data as a valuable resource and aligning data related activities with all overall goals and vision for the organization. A well defined data structure guides decision making process and establishes a roadmap for the effective use of data throughout the organization. Data plays a vital role in developing a best performing model. A poor quality data will be difficult to train and test a model to get the accurate results. So, with a well executed data strategy, an organization can mitigate the data issues which usually occurs with raw data. A well defined data strategy ensures high quality data inputs. Accurate and relevant data is essential for training reliable machine learning models. The success of machine learning models heavily relies on the quality and diversity of the training data. A thoughtful data strategy helps in selecting, preparing, and maintaining data that enhance a model performance. And establishing guidelines for the data governance with a data strategy ensures compliance, security, and ethical use of data, which is critical when dealing with sensitive information. And planning for data scalability is vital for machine learning or AI application, which often deals with large data sets. A robust data strategy prepares for the growth of data volume and ensures scalability of the underlying infrastructures. So, a well defined data strategy provides the necessary foundation for making informed and data driven decisions and contributing to the overall success of the business. A data strategy helps business understand the customer better and allowing for personalized experiences and targeted marketing and also improve customer satisfaction. Leveraging data effectively can give business a competitive edge by uncovering insights, identifying trends, and understanding customer behavior, and also helping them to stay ahead of the market. And by identifying and mitigating potential risk through data analysis, business can make proactive decisions to minimize negative impacts. The effective data governance and management reduces the risk of errors and inefficiencies, leading to cost saving in various aspects of the business. And access to quality data fuels innovation within a business, and also it enables the development of new products, services, and business model by uncovering opportunity and trends. The business with a strong data strategy can adapt more easily to changes in the market, customer preference, and industry trends, and also positioning themselves for long-term success. And in summary, a well executed data strategy is a valuable asset that enhances decision making and drives innovations and contributes to the overall efficiency and competitiveness of a business. So, now coming back to our next pillar, that is empower every business user. So, with Microsoft Fabric, we are intended to empower every business users. To make it possible, Microsoft has made Power BI a core part of MS Fabric and the data flow from OneLake. Fabric is natively integrated into all Office experiences like Excel, Teams, PowerPoint, SharePoint, and this integration includes end-to-end permissions and also to make sure people are only working with the data they are supported to view. With MS Fabric, Microsoft Excel can directly discover and analyze data in one lake and generate a Power BI report. In Teams, users can infuse data into their everyday work with embedded channels and chats. Business users can bring data into the presentation by embedding live Power BI reports directly into Microsoft Power BI. So with MS Fabric, Microsoft Excel can directly discover and analyze data in one lake and generate a Power BI report. And in Teams, users can infuse data into their everyday work with embedded channels and chat. Business users can bring data into the presentation by embedding live Power BI reports directly in Microsoft PowerPoint. So now let's move on to our last pillar, that is AI powered, which is currently in preview. So AI powered capability that are built in Fabric, and it comes with a built-in Copilot that's accelerating your data journey. And with Copilot, you can go from raw data to AI or insight within minutes. With Copilot in MS Fabric, it is in every data experiences, users can use conventional language to create data flows and data pipelines, and to generate code and entire functions. Also build machine learning models or visualize results. So Fabric is trying to bring together all proven analytic technologies which Microsoft is offering under one hood, like Azure Data Factory, Synapse Analysis, Power BI into a single SaaS experience. So Fabric comes with 7 core workloads, which was previously our individual tools from Microsoft for analyzing and loading data. So let's discuss what are those 7 core workloads. The first one is Data Factory, which provides more than 150 connectors to cloud and on-premise data sources, drag and drop experience for data transformation, and the ability to orchestrate the data pipelines. Synapse Data Engineering, which enables great authoring experience for Spark, instance chart with live pools and the ability to collaborate. And Synapse Data Science, which provides an end-to-end workflow for the data scientists to build sophisticated AI models, collaborate easily, and train, deploy, and manage machine learning models. Then comes Synapse Data Warehousing, which provides a converged lakehouse and data warehouse experience with industry-leading SQL performance on open data formats. And there is Synapse Real-Time Analytics, which enables developers to work with data streaming in form of Internet of Things devices or telemetry, logs, and more, and analyze massive volumes of semi-structured data with high performance and low latency. And next is Power BI in Fabric, which provides industry-leading visualization and AI-driven analytics that enable business analysts and business users to get insight from data. The Power BI experience is also deeply integrated into Microsoft 365 and providing relevant insight where business users already work. And the final one is Data Activator, which provides a real-time detection and monitoring of data, and also can trigger notification and action when it finds specified patterns in data, all in a no-code experience. So they all work together on top of a single lake that serves as an organization's unified data pool. To provide a consistent experience, data acts as an intelligent data foundation.
Thanks, Athira. So much going on there with Microsoft Fabric. Sounds super exciting. Look forward to obviously hearing a lot more. Thanks for making the time to join us today.
Yes, Saleem, actually Microsoft is planning more updates on this Fabric in the upcoming months, so we are really excited to see this updations coming up. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We've covered so much in the last half an hour, and I just wanted to let everybody know this session is available across all of our business channels as an on-demand webinar for you to watch in your own time. What I'd also like to do is to share with you that we have, for the benefit of our customers and to help them accelerate their AI journey, a series of digital and data transformation workshops, which you can book free of charge. Simply click the QR code that's at the top of the screen or visit our website for details. We hope you found the session useful, and we wanted to thank everybody for taking the time to join us, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.